What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? What's up? Woo! Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Grab somebody, tell somebody, share, drag somebody, tag somebody, name, tell them to come on in the room tonight. I am so happy to be back on with y'all. Yes, this is the fifth Tuesday, y'all. The fifth Tuesday of the month of May, the very last day of the month. And we are back together again. God kept us alive. We here again. So go tell someone to come on in the room. Tell them to get excited, get hyped, get ready, get your stuff, get your pad and pencil, paper, book, and all that good stuff. Because we're gonna have a really good time tonight. So tell them, come on in the room. Oh, come on in the room. Da-da-da. Jesus is my. Y'all know where I'm going. Y'all already know. Come on, people. Listen, get somebody tonight because I think tonight's going to be very informative. And some stuff you may already know, and then some stuff you may have learned new. So I pray that it blesses you and that something that said encourages you. And we're talking about fitness and nutrition. So, that's just that just covers what we need in order to do ministry as well. One of the great aspects in order to do ministry. So tell somebody, tell them to listen, like, share, comment, and get them over here and let them know it's going and it's happening right now. I appreciate it. Shout out to everyone who's tuning in. I see you, Jennifer. Jennifer Teresa Black is all up on this whole comment section over here on the side of this screen. I see you, Jen. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Love you so much. Gabrielle Darby, what's up? Gabrielle Willis, what's up? Tracy Riley is on here. Yvonne Ross is on here. God bless you. I see Glenn Husbands. God bless you, man. I see Douglas Burgess III, one of our great supporters of My Missions Ministries. I appreciate you, man of God, as well. I am looking forward to the time, Douglas Burgess III, again, once we all come together and fellowship and have a good time to everybody. Once we come together and have a good time in the Lord, I love it. And how we can even do it virtually amongst this platform as well. But get somebody, tell somebody. Also, while we're getting everybody to come on in and getting you pumped and excited and ready to go, I just want to remind you, please feel free to go to YouTube and type in My Missions Ministry, or there's a link also on the page where you can just click on and take you right over there. But My Missions Ministry, one word, My Missions Ministry. And please make sure you subscribe to the videos and you like the videos, you comment, you tell us maybe some stuff you may want to see, give us feedback. If something is funny, tell us what's going on, okay? It's so encouraging, and I hope that you guys are enjoying the daily prayers. I appreciate everyone who sent in their prayers and who come on daily. We try to do that at least 3 times a week and get some of our wonderful supporters and people who are a part of this thing, this organization, and give us some prayers and encourage the people of God. So I really appreciate that. So be looking out for that and be encouraged by that as well, because prayer changes everything. That's what my grandmother used to say. Prayer changes things, and I love it, and I believe it. I totally believe it from the bottom of my heart that prayer changes things. So feel free to go like that. So then you're gonna go to YouTube. So I'll give you permission to leave and go like the subscribe right quick, then come back. All right, then when you come back, make sure you subscribe to the My Missions Ministry page as well. All right, and then just comment. So then you just comment and just talk, and I'm gonna put your comment. I'm gonna show you some love. I'm gonna, like they say, gas you up. I'm gonna encourage you while you encourage us, because that's what it's all about. And I love it. So I'm just encouraged about that tonight. Tyler McGall Sr., what's up, man? He says, I love the underlying music with the daily prayers. Keep them coming, bro. Yes, sir. Thank you. See, that's what I'm talking about. Thank y'all. Jennifer says, love the prayers. Thank you, Jennifer. Actually, thank you, Jennifer, for actually coming up with that idea, with the My Missions Ministry team. You came up with that, so I appreciate you as well. We always wanted to do something with prayer. So Jennifer was like, why don't we do like 30-second prayers, or, there we go. And, people we're connected with love to pray. So what better way, right? That's awesome. So shout out to you, Jennifer. Thank you for the wonderful ideas. Tracy says, prayer changes everything. Woo! I'm thankful for prayer. Yes, Lord. I am thankful for prayer. Where would I be if it had not been for prayer? I see you, Keisha. Yes, y'all are doing a great job. I think so far we've seen Jennifer go forth, Gabrielle, Marcus. We've seen today Lamar gave a wonderful prayer. He was all up in the word with that one as well. So y'all are doing a great job. Keep up the great work. And look forward. You might see. I know you'll see yourself on there. If you sent them one as well, you gonna see yourself. But yes, I am appreciative. I'm excited about tonight's topic because it's something that I really love. At one point in my life, I didn't, but it's something that I really love. And just to put this out there, you guys, praise God. I don't say it a whole lot, but I decided to say it because it made sense with the show tonight. The Lord has blessed me to be a certified personal trainer, a CPT. Yeah. Hallelujah. A certified personal trainer. So I am here for all your personal training needs. Now, of course, since I'm going to promote it even more because I haven't really been promoting it. I just been really concerned about myself and maybe different ones who have questions or concerns or needed some help along the way. But I'll start promoting it more as well because, you don't want to sit down on any gift, talent, or anything that the Lord, I say that all the time, that the Lord has blessed you to do or accomplish or giving you the grace to obtain. So I'll be starting to promote it more. But and y'all, I'm not like over the top expensive. I don't want you to worry about the price as far as being over the top expensive. Of course, there's a little minimal fee, but we can work with you. I can work with you. And but I do want to see people physically fit and healthy and living their best life, especially if you call yourself a child of God. You have a work to do for this kingdom. So you got to be in the best of health to do it. And I thank the Lord for the opportunity to be able to do that and to be able to bless the body of Christ with that as well. So it's just a blessing. I see Douglas Burns the third said, the music doing y'all pray is always good when you're on the road traveling like myself. Man, thank you, Douglas Burgess the third. I tell y'all, that is one of our number one supporters. Y'all, this man gives in the offering, okay? He's a blessing. He blesses so many ways. It's such a blessing. Jen says, awesome. Yeah, thanks, Jen. Gabrielle says, that's a great accomplishment. Well, thank you so much. As a matter of fact, y'all, my certificate just came in the mail today. So I thought I brought it with me, but it came in the mail today. Of course, I had to renew my with certified personal training, you got to recertify every 2 years. And then I decided to add one on top of that. I said, well, let me get certified as a nutritionalist coach as well, a nutrition coach as well. So the Lord is just blessing, and keep it and covering. May the Lord bless you and keep you. So all the praise goes to God, my everything, Jesus Christ. So thank y'all so much. But I will be promoting it more. You'll probably see videos of giving nutritional tips. Now tonight, all of it's free. So get your pad and your pencil and your paper and all that good stuff, because tonight we're going for free. And I give you some information that I feel will help you, that's helped me along my fitness journey as well. Because y'all know, for those of you who may known me about a few years ago, I did not necessarily look like this, okay? I didn't look like this. I had a Wookie, whatever that is. I had a Wookie Dookie. That's like some Steph would say, but it was sticking out there. I had some stuff going on and some stuff and this and and this was woo and all that good stuff. But God, look at somebody and tell them, say, but God. And that's where my story starts. But before we get started on tonight, I do want to play a little game of what we usually do up on here. Would you rather? Now, of course, there's no special guest on tonight, but you all are my special guests. Every one of you that are tuned in at this particular moment, everyone that's going to come on, everyone's going to watch it is my special guest. So I'm going to play Would You Rather with y'all, okay? So I thank you for the AP. Shout out to LaShawn Pace, the audience participation. And we're going to do that tonight. Let's go. Would you rather? Yeah, yes. Would you rather? See, that music, that animation, that dramatics, that theatrics just blesses my life. So I love it. Would you rather? All right, y'all ready? All right, so I need your participation tonight, because tonight We haven't done a giveaway for lunch in a long time, I noticed, So tonight we're going to be doing that as well. And thanks, man. Tyler said, I love it. Shout out to my mama, y'all. She on. Evangelist Teresa Lynn Black, the woman of God herself, who I love and adore and admire to the utmost. I love her. Thank you so much for being on Evangelist Black tonight. Also, y'all know Evangelist Teresa Black Ministries on Facebook. If you're not following, which you probably are, but if you're not, make sure you go follow her page, as well as on YouTube, Evangelist Teresa Black Ministries. Make sure you subscribe, y'all. Them videos will bless your life, okay? I listen to them all the time, from preaching to singing to praising to shouting to dancing to just everything. And it's just a wonderful thing. Make sure you go watch it. Make sure you follow her ministry closely, and you be blessed by it, because you can't help but be blessed by Evangelist Teresa Black Ministries. Thank you, Jez. You put it in the comments right there. Evangelist Teresa Black Ministries. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and just encourage. I said something the other week. I said it's important that we encourage one another and let the person know how much they blessed us, because then that encourages them in turn. And if you always go around, get it, wanting to get, so much, oh, I need a word, I need this, you always get it, but go back and tell them that word you preach or that prayer you pray bless my life, and keep on doing what you're doing. I'm praying for you. I'm on your side. Sometimes you might want to slip something in the Cash App. Come on, church. I don't hear nothing. I need some more music. Where Damien at? I need some more music up. I need an organ, Jen. Yeah. Sometimes you may want to bless them, and feel free. Don't hold back. Just let God use you, and you'll be blessed in return. So encourage somebody. Let them know that they're blessing you, because that blesses and encourages them. Would you rather? Y'all ready for this? All right, audience, I need your participation. Ainsley, I see you. Thank you so much. I love you too, Mom. Thank you so much, Evangelist Black. Love you too so much, woman of God. Slip something in that Cash App. Yes, Jen. Hallelujah. Yes, Lord. It is a blessing. But yes, here we go. We're going to get started. Okay, would you rather? All right, we're talking about health and fitness tonight. Two of the biggest burger chains in the world are known as McDonald's and Burger King. McDonald's thing used to be, we love to see you smile. I used to love that, to keep them smiling and everything. I was like, I want to be on a McDonald's commercial. But then they changed it to I'm loving it, which is okay. That's still about, we good. Now, Burger King's motto for the longest has been have it your way, or yes, have it your way, right? All right, they're the two of the biggest burger chains out there, right? What's up, Willie, man? Willie Johnson, God bless you. Also, I saw Andrew, God bless you, man. I saw you on here as well. Thank you so much. Thank you for that compliment too. I appreciate that. Yes, God bless y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Two of the biggest burger chains. Which one would you prefer, McDonald's or Burger King? One gotta go, one can stay for the rest of your life. Y'all see those things on Facebook? One gotta go. Dwayne T. Gamble, Pastor Dwayne T. Gamble Sr. God bless you, sir. Excuse me, guys. Burger King or McDonald's? Which one we doing? And I'm just gonna watch the comment. I'm gonna take a sip right quick, and we're gonna watch these comments. I see you. Evangelist Teresa Black says Burger King. Jennifer says Burger King. I can have it my way. Tracy says Burger King. I come through Burger King. Okay. McDonald's, y'all ain't come. Oh. Gabrielle Willis says McDonald's. Let's see. Gabrielle Darby is not playing tonight. She says both can go. Gabrielle, come on, follow the rules, woman of God. Let's see. Damien says Burger King. Tyler McGaw Sr. says McDonald's. Dwayne T. Gamble says Burger King. Your sister Yvonne says Burger King. Keisha says to get a real burger, Burger King. Come on, church. Yes. Angie says Burger King. And Willie Johnson is not playing tonight either. He says neither. Don't eat burgers. Shame on you. The Lord said, bless it and eat it. No, I'm just kidding. My grandmother never had a burger either, or beef, I think it was. Yeah, well, I guess that is burgers. She never had beef, I think it was. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe she never had pizza, I don't think, nor beef. But she did have Chinese food when she came to South Carolina, so that broke the record for her. So that was good. But he just says McDonald's. Damien says what? Yeah, I know, man. I know. All right, y'all. Burger King and McDonald's, of course. McDonald's Every little child knows that the Golden Arch is about, but I would definitely have to go with Burger King myself, y'all. And I'm saying that because have y'all ever had? Now I ain't done this in years, but they got that triple over there, and that thing ain't nothing but delicious juiciness, and it will bless your. And I also like their chicken fries. Y'all ever had them chicken fries over there? I haven't had them in a long time, but I do love their chicken fries as well. Sorry, thanks, Jen. She never had spaghetti. I appreciate that. She never had grandma never had spaghetti. Um, Dane says, how you didn't bless it and eat it. Ah, yes, sir. I came for you, man. Give me McDonald's fries, though, Tracy says. Their fries are good, but Burger King is good, too. It's just that if these fries could hold their taste for so long, that would be better. Oh, from both ends. But McDonald's, I was mad when they got rid of the dollar menu, even though, I don't eat there on the regular. But, some days you want a McFlurry. Some days you want what did I use? I like their fish. Their fish is good, y'all. Their nuggets are good too, though. Their nuggets are good too. Andrew Coleman says Burger King is fresher. McDonald's burgers taste like dirt. Oh, taste like dirt, really? Well, listen, God made dirt. Dirt don't hurt now, so don't do that. Yo, we're gonna have fun tonight. All right, so McDonald's, Burger King. There's a war between McDonald's and Burger King at the moment. We have to come back to that. Next, would you rather have a salad or a smoothie as a meal replacement? A salad or a smoothie? Let's see here. Come on, church. Let's see what y'all saying tonight. Dwayne T. Apple says, just leaving Bible class, going to Ronald McDonald's for a mango smoothie. Now, them smoothies, though, they fill with sugar, but they got some fruit up in there. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Tyler McCall says smoothie. Jennifer says salad. Lamar, God bless you, Lamar. Thank you so much for that prayer today, too, man. Lamar says chef salad. Yvonne Ross says salad. Tracy says salad. Gabrielle says salad. Angie says smoothie. Jennifer says smoothie is a side drink. We got a place over here by the Y that's called Johnny's Garden, and they only, if I'm not mistaken, sell smoothies. They're like $9 a smoothie. And Jen, Jen go there go there on the regular, I think. But are they really good, Jen? My mother says, pray, Lamar. Yes, he did that wonderful prayer today. Oh, thank you, man. No, I appreciate you. I'll take a smoothie for replacement. Oh, let me ask y'all this. What do y'all be putting in y'all smoothies, though? Because I see spinach, I see carrots, I see it mixed with strawberries and berries, and I'm like, spinach with all that? What y'all doing? Y'all help me out. Help me. Jen says, yes, Johnny Smoothie is good, but expensive. Yes, they are. I think they start at $9, if I'm not mistaken. Craziness. I mean, that's a pretty big cup, but I mean, come on. You can go to McDonald's if y'all got the app, but we ain't gonna go there. Or Burger King got the app too, but let me digress. Let's see. David says, I make my smoothies with mixed fruit and Greek yogurt. Awesome. Yeah, I think Jen does the same thing now. I can do fruit all day, but when you start putting spinach, I do love spinach, don't get me wrong, but in a smoothie though, and then they put these carrots up in there and all this roughage and lettuce. I'm like, try sweet potatoes in your smoothie. This is Gabrielle's and pumpkin pie smoothie, so good. Gabrielle, a pumpkin pie and I ain't know, but Gabrielle say it's good. And usually they say if I don't know about that one. I gotta try that, Gabrielle. Lamar says pineapple, mango, strawberry, spinach, or kale, sometimes peaches, and a type of fruit juice. Now that sounds good. The spinach though, and that kale is just working on my, like Bishop Green says, working on my Sikimo right around here, my belly, Jen says spinach, strawberries, and Greek yogurt. I know Jen do spinach and Greek yogurt, but for fruit smoothies, nothing but fruit. Lamar, I feel you on that. Now, fruit, I can do fruit all day. Hazy said you really don't taste the smoothies. You don't taste the spinach. Gotcha. Fruit, kale, yogurt. Dwayne T. Gamble, you are not in the spirit tonight, man. And you just came from Bible study? Man. Jen says mangoes are amazing. I do love mangoes too, yes. You can't taste the spinach. Y'all say y'all can't taste the spinach. Okay, smoothies, salad, me salad all day long, okay? Because you can put everything up in there. You can put your lettuce. You can put your spinach. You can put your spring mix. You can put carrots. You can put onions. You can put tomatoes. You can put eggs. You can put meat. You can put, so that's me. But I may need to try more better smoothies. If I do, y'all, I'll record videos and post them. But I hear y'all. Here we go, you guys. Do you rather work out at the gym or work out at home? My mother is a wonderful fitness fanatic, and I say that in a great way because she loves to work out. And she can be at the gym, she can be at home, she can be traveling on the road in the hotel gym. She could be, I mean, she makes sure she gets it done. And that's what we're going to talk about too tonight as well. Gabrielle Willis says home for her. You know, Kiara Shearer said she prefer working out at home because she feels sometimes uncomfortable at the gym. The confidence is not there. Maybe it's there now though. But let's see. Jen says the gym. Yvonne Ross says gym. Keisha says at home. Tracy says at home. Tyler McGaw says gym. I wouldn't get anything done at home. Wow. Shout out to you, man, and your lovely wife and your son and another son on the way. Wow. I guess that is a lot. I guess you guys would have to take turns. Your wife goes to the gym, she come back, you go to the gym, you come back. Right? Because that's a full house. Full house right there for sure. Gabrielle says home. Damien says home. Douglas Burgess III, I like his answer. He said it depends on the city. Ainsley, and I'm going to call you out, Ainsley, if you don't mind. This woman of God. I don't want to say this child, but this woman of God, because she's a grown woman of God, goes to the gym, y'all. She's up 4 a.m. in the morning. And I hope I didn't say too much, Ainsley, but that's commitment right there. That's what I want to say. That's definitely commitment right there. 4 in the morning. Dwayne T. Gamble says, I got to go to the gym. All I'm do at home is ... Oh, that is not good, sir. Oh, listen. No, I'm just playing. I hear you, Pastor. I hear you on there. So gym, home. Wow. For me, y'all, it's a mix though. But I got to play by the rules. Gym or home. Okay. I love doing at home because they have a wonderful treadmill and there's a wonderful treadmill here. But the gym I do love as well because you're out in the midst of people. And I don't know, you just feel like you could really go at it. So I do love the gym. I love the gym. I enjoy going to the gym. But if I did not have a gym to go to, home, of course. But gym, I would lean towards the gym, though. The gym, yeah. I love the gym. I wonder what my mom would say because she can do it anywhere. So I wonder what she would say. Tanika Parker, God bless you. Good to see you, woman of God. Keep on preaching the gospel over there. Yes. Let's see here. Dwayne T. Gamble, no gym in the morning. It has to be in the evening. I feel you, man. I feel you. Tracy says, I'm too clumsy for the gym. Oh, no. The blood. But yeah, y'all, that was really good. I love to hear y'all's answers. And I'll say this too. As a freshly new certified personal trainer, I love to hear your responses, how you feel about things, what you think about this, especially when it's in a positive sense. Now, I really don't like hearing stuff like, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. My arm hurt. My leg hurt. My back hurt. Really? No. But when you say stuff like this, do you prefer gym at home, gym or the home? Do you prefer smoothies? Do you prefer salads? Do you because it puts, it gives me a better understanding, gives us a better relationship. We get to know what, yes. Okay. I got my mama. And she says, it depends on my partner, Stephanie. I hear you. Steph and mom be at the gym going in. And I appreciate my mother for the great job she does physically wise with herself and with Steph. Because Steph is with, if my mom's at the gym and Steph's with her, they going in. They are going in. And if I'm with them, we're all going in. And then I'm trying to find out ways to go harder because Wallace Black, y'all, she is and the term, I use this in the most highest respect. Like we say, she's a beast at the gym. Y'all, people walk by and just stop just to look and say, when's she going to stop? Like amazing, so I really have to work harder, I think, at the gym when I'm with Evangelist Black because she is a beast. That's right, Jen. She's a beast. Yes. Jen, you said you prefer the gym as well, right? Damien said, can't witness at home. Let me hush. That's right, Damien. Get out there to the gym and witness and let them people know. Y'all, my mom be doing it. She do it. I mean, she just find a way and work it. So I think that's, and I will say this too. She is definitely one of my biggest inspirations when it comes to spiritually and naturally as well when it comes to fitness because she can cut something so cold turkey. Like if she finds out that mango juice is not good for you and she don't have to how people have to wean off of it. She can do it cold turkey. She will never have mango juice again if she find out. So it's like, well, now that's inspirational to me for people who can take something that they may have been doing for a while and just stop it or try something new. And I love the flexibility. And when it comes to fitness, it does require some flexibility and motive. We're gonna get into it though, but I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it. Let's get started, you guys, because I know we don't have all night. Because I will be honest with you, I did not work out today. So after this live, I'm going to work out and I'm going to run about 7 miles and I'm going to sweat and I'm going to burn these calories and I'm going to do it because that's what we have to do. And that's where my story starts. Let's start with this first. So I told you guys that to God be the glory, but I am a certified personal trainer, a CPT. Let me put that out there. I am a CPT, a certified personal trainer, as well as a certified nutrition coach, which has just recently happened, which I'm thankful to God as well. So a certified personal trainer pretty much helps you in the area of fitness. Okay, they're going to push you. They're going to encourage you. They're going to, make you go to your limit. They're going to offer ideals and help you get to that point that you want to get to help you reach that goal, right? Now, a certified nutritionalist is going to encourage and motivate you in the area of food. Ha! And make you sort of try to encourage you to eat the right. Now, they're not going to make you eat the right thing because, nobody make you. No one actually can make you be saved. You have to make a choice. Oh, can I get a witness? I need a church. I need a whole church. Can I get a witness out there? But they're going to encourage you, and they're going to offer different avenues and different ways to how to eat healthier, to suggest different things to help your body based on your physical activity or based on what you can do fitness wise and health wise. They're always going to be that encouragement to you. So I like that because I'm that one. I love being motivated. So to be able to motivate people and to encourage people, be like, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it, let's do it, let's do it. So I'm all about that. So I think that this type of thing really fits me because of the fact that I want to say that I have that extroverted, motivational, around people type thing. Now, I could be an introvert in a second, but when it comes to being hyped and excited and ready to go and do it and accomplish, yeah, you call me, just text me, let me know I'm on the way. So I love it. But actually, y'all, to be honest with you, I wasn't always into fitness. I actually didn't really care for fitness at first. But when I was in high school, I suffered from high blood pressure. And a couple of things did that. I used to love some ham. I do like ham now too, but moderation. Also, I stressed a lot. And I was one of them nerds, I would say, that I always wanted to make straight A's. I always wanted to do my best. I was one of the ones, I did stand out because I didn't look like the average kid or average student because I wasn't around, and Jen could testify for this as well. We weren't around like wild people and stuff like that. We were always studying. We were always in church. We were always trying to do our best, trying to win an award or something, just trying to reach that mark and trying to do our best. So when I didn't reach it, when I didn't make them straight, I would get stressed out. I mean, I would stress out where I couldn't sleep. I would get stressed out where I just ate a lot. I would get so stressed out where, it would affect my emotions and all that stuff. And then my parents were like, woo, take it down. I remember one time my mother said, live life. She said, stop all this crazy stressing out perplexities you got going on here. And I didn't understand at the time because, I just thought, work hard, do good, and you'll be rewarded. But as I began to get older, and especially when I went to the doctor and I found out that I had high blood pressure, I was like, what? I'm only in the 9th grade and I got high blood pressure. So then I realized for that point, and it was actually after a physical that I had, that I realized that I have high blood pressure, that I realized I needed to do something. Still wasn't really into fitness. I was just more so focused on making sure I eat the right things. Y'all, they used to serve these little ham biscuits at school for breakfast. Listen, who was in the line getting ham biscuits every time they had them? And who was also the one that if you didn't want your ham biscuit, you can give it to me. Now, mind you, ham is not the most healthiest because, of course, the one that they used to give us at school was very, very salty, was really not good for, I don't even think they serve ham biscuits anymore at school or the pork sausage biscuits anymore. I think that's gone. Excuse me, they have more healthier choices now. So I found out that was a factor. So then as time went on, starting to eat right, thank the Lord, blood pressure going down, but it's not consistent. I'll do good so that I can get a good report at the doctor, but as soon as that's over, let me go back to eating what I want to eat. Well, it came point when I was a senior and I ran cross country. Yeah, so I got into exercise. Now I did get into exercise. And it really helped me see myself. I wasn't the best runner during that particular time, but it really helped me to see how physically fit I needed to get or how healthy I needed to become, even though I wasn't that. So I thank the Lord that he did open the door for me to run cross country. It was a wonderful experience. Won an award for the most improved athlete. Come on, church. Yes. But it really didn't happen until after I graduated, when I became an adult, went to USC, Sumter here, and got my real job, my grown-up job. And then I realized working in ministry, how important it is, because one day, y'all, I was preaching, make a long story short, and I'm just going, the Lord said, and I'm just preaching the word and just declaring the gospel. And I noticed I had to take some deep breaths. And then not only that, but I had to sort of rub my belly, because my belly used to be a little friend, because it was sitting right here and it was so big where you could just rub it, and I said something has to be done about this. I am just out of shape. I am winded. I don't like looking like this. I don't like feeling like this. And the big clincher, and I tell this all the time, we were in Pooler, Georgia at the Tanger Outlets on our way to Steak and Shake. And I passed this huge mirror and I thought it was somebody walking behind me. And I said, whoa, that person behind me, they're a little big. And actually, I said they're real big. And I said, that's me. And I said, oh, yeah, this is the last burger I'm going to have for a long time. And then thank the Lord for my mom, because she's so motivational, where she's like, she won't let you stay in the thing by yourself. She's like, oh, no, I'm about health and fitness as well. So if you want to do it, we can do it together and all that. So I really, really got into it. And I'll be honest with you. This is where I want to start with you guys tonight, from the certified personal trainer perspective, as well as the nutrition coach perspective, the reality of fitness, the reality of being prosperous and in good health. It does take work. Let's start right there. Get your notepad out, y'all, right quick. If you have one, it does take work. I got a board for you today. I'm going to help you out just a little bit, okay? Because we're going to talk about a couple of things right quick. We're going to play a game. We're going to have some fun. We're going to give a giveaway and all that good stuff as well. But I want to give you the reality and the seriousness of it. It does take work. It does take sweat. It does take perseverance. It does take willpower. It causes a lifestyle change. It's difficult. Oh, come on, church. Somebody says it's easy. No, there are days when it becomes super difficult, but it's doable. I wish somebody would hashtag right there, difficult but doable. That's a whole word. Let me try to highlight that in here, because I might have to preach that. Difficult but doable. Difficult but doable. Anything that causes a change in your life, that makes you work, that pushes you, is going to have some form of difficulty, but it's doable. Difficult. Thank y'all. I see y'all. Tyler, man, Tanika, I see y'all. Difficult but doable. Yes, difficult but doable. It's difficult, because there were days, y'all, I was like, what? This is not the will of God for my life. But then, the more you stick with something and you start seeing results, then you're like, oh, I can do this. And the more you make it a routine, the more you make it a lifestyle, the more you make it a pattern, you start saying, oh, I can do this. It may be hard at first. And change, like I said, you guys, it is hard at first, because I ain't used to this. I got to put sodas away. I got to get rid of sweets. I got to get rid of all these high carbohydrated, caloric things that are causing me to not be able to function at the level that I could function at naturally and spiritually. But it's doable. Let me testify from a fat boy perspective. Y'all, I used to wear Husky jeans. I had to go to the Husky section. I couldn't go to the just the big boy section. I had to go to the Husky. I mean, that waist was wide loaded. I had to go to the Husky section. And my mother, she can tell you, growing up, y'all, I want the smallest. Of course, there was baby fat involved in some stuff, but as the baby fat left and the real fat came, it won't no play. And when you start seeing yourself in the mirror. I know it sounds, this is very, very funny, and it sounds like I'm putting on a lot, but it really is the truth, you guys. There was a level of fat. Now, I praise God that I wasn't obese. I was overweight, but I didn't get to the point of obesity, to the point where, it's over the top. I'll say fat boy. How about that? Yeah. Yes. But I remember going to the store one day, and my mother told me, she said, "Oh, you can't wear these pants. We got to buy you Husky." I was like, "Please don't tell nobody." But no. But yeah, so it started getting to that particular place. But when I realized, as I got older, and more understanding of what it meant for being healthy, I noticed, oh, I can do this. It's not that difficult. And a lot of times, and I'll say this too, people sometimes don't see you as you see yourself. A lot of times they'll say, "Oh, you're not that big," or "You're not that," but you see yourself for real, for who you are. When you're got your clothes on, or when you're changing, or you can't fit anything anymore, and when it's time for a change. And people can say all day, "Oh, I don't see it," but you see it within yourself. So that's one thing I want you to understand as well. Know that when you are trying to either gain weight, lose weight, whatever, you're not doing it for people. You're doing it for yourself. Make it personal. Make it for you. Stop trying to please people so that you can look good at the wedding. And then after the wedding's over, they saw me. Now they have seen me Nike, whatever I want. No, make this thing a lifestyle choice. Don't just do it good so that convention coming up, Holy Convocation coming up, I want all the saints coming back together. No, do it to make it a lifestyle choice. Make it something that you would be happy about yourself. Every time you look in the mirror and you'd be like, "Thank you, Jesus." It was hard, but it was doable. And the more you do it, the more easier it becomes, and the more you challenge yourself. So I want to encourage you today to make something called, what we use in the nutrition world, it's called Use Your Smarts. SMARTS. All right. I'm going to write this on my little board right quick. And SMARTS. Use your smarts. And what that represents is specific. This is when you're making goals for yourself. Okay. Like I said, all this information is free tonight. If you want to send something, feel free. But use your smarts. So you want to make goals that are specific, measurable, action oriented. See me looking at my notes, right? Realist but challenging. I'm sorry, excuse me, realistic but challenging. And we're gonna really talk about that because y'all know some of us have been. T stands for timely. You got to set a time frame, whether it's a short-term goal or a long-term goal, and self-determined. And I'm going to do this right quick. And I used to love it when the teacher used to write stuff on the board. And y'all ever been that one that they were like, "Okay, I'm about to erase it." They'd be like, wait, let me get that. All right. So you got to use your smarts. Okay. You got to make goals that are specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, timely, and self-determined. Thanks, Tracy, for putting that on there for us. And self-determined. All right, we're going to go through these really, really fast, okay? So I want you to pay very, very close attention to what I'm saying here, because this is going to help your life. Specific. You want to make specific goals. One of the things that we always say, or you hear people say all the time, is just do your best. Do your best, as when it comes to fitness. But we've come to the realization that doing your best has such a broad meaning, where someone who may not be oriented to really go the extra mile may say, "Well, I just did a little extra day. That was my best." Not necessarily. We want you to do your best, but we want to be specific about that. In other words, I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to make a specific goal for you. For example, instead of just having one serving of vegetables twice a week, why don't you change it to 2 servings of vegetables 7 times, 7 days a week? Excuse me, 2 servings of vegetables 7 days a week. It's specific and it's measurable. So you just can't say, "Oh, I just did my best. I just ate, everything I could." But you have to measure your vegetables, because I have to have at least 2 servings, and I got to do it every day. Oh, so that's specific, and that's just a just a minor little goal. I mean, that's sort of, but that may help somebody. It may be a big goal for somebody. But if you haven't, do vegetables all the time, that will really affect you. That's a lifestyle change right there. Once you make that particular goal for your life, action oriented. And what I want you to understand about being action oriented, when you decide that you're going to change the way that you eat, you have to change the way that you shop as well. For example, grocery shopping can't be the same. Processed foods, foods such as a bunch of chips and a bunch of cookies and frozen pizzas all the time, and all these little things that have a lot in calories that are causing a lot of belly fat to accrue upon your body. You can't do that. So you have to have a conscious enough mind to say, okay, on Saturdays I'm going to go shopping for healthy foods, non-processed foods. I'm going to go shopping for fruits and vegetables. This is going to last me the whole week. And to take it a step further, you're going to stop all those barriers in your life, because a lot of times you'll say, oh, I just don't want to cook, or I just don't want to put stuff together. Instead, you prepare your dinners, or you meal prep, or you prepare your lunch for the next day for work, so that you don't go to the restaurant. Because I didn't prepare lunch, let me stop and eat what I prepared. So you do this ahead of time. You're action oriented. You go after it. And now I will say this as well, you guys. If you're going to be healthy, it does take willpower. Now it takes the power of God as well to help. You definitely got to seek the Lord and pray. As a believer, I would definitely suggest that. Y'all know it. It already is. It is what it do. But you also have to have that willpower. Lord, give me the willpower to the self-control to ride past that drive-through. Give me the self-control and sometimes, you know what you got to do? Some people think it's very, very difficult, because every day I got to pass by there. I got to pass by that pizza place. I got to pass by that burger joint. I got to pass by this. You just tell the Lord, okay, first of all, calm down. Breathe in and breathe out. That McDonald's has been sitting there for the last 18 years. You skipping it for the next 3 months of your life, if it's not there, there more than likely will be another McDonald's across the way or in another part of town. We're acting like it's going to go away, or we're acting like we ain't never going to have a burger again in our life. No, it's time now that we make action-oriented changes in our life. Realistic, you guys. Make realistic goals. I'm going to lose 50 pounds in the next 2 months. Sit down. Don't do that. That's not even realistic. Now, people have done stuff, and it ain't been the healthy way, but sit down. Don't do that. Don't do that. According to the Centers of Disease and Control, I believe they said 6 to 8 pounds is on average is a healthy weight to lose a month. Now, you can do more than that. Don't get me wrong. Some people, I'm going for 10. That's okay. You can do that. That's no problem at all. But 50 pounds in the next month, no, sit down. In the next 2 months, you're doing it over the top. You done consumed all this food and all these calories over the past years of your life. And all of a sudden, you want a quick fix to fix this so that you can, say that I've done. No. It takes some time. It will take time. But enjoy the process. Enjoy the road, enjoy the journey, because you're going to learn a lot about yourself. You're going to learn about perseverance. It's going to build a testimony. People are going to see the difference inside of you. And also, let me just throw this in there right quick, being realistic. Just because you exercise today and tomorrow and you just started and you want people to start seeing a difference in you, we're not. I'm sorry. I've been there as well. I'm not going to see a difference in you from today and tomorrow. I'm just not. Okay. I may not even see a difference in you in the next week. The next 2 weeks. You may start noticing things changing to you, but stop always looking for people to see a difference in you in the beginning stage of your journey. Listen, they're going to eventually see a difference in you. Don't get me wrong. They are going to see a big difference in you, but don't be expecting like the first. I done felt like I've been fasting all week and nobody see no difference in me. Who are you doing this for? I thought this was for you. You're doing this for you. As long as you start seeing differences, as long as you start making changes, as long as you keep persevering and pressing through, and sometimes keeping a journal, what you ate today. And we're going to talk about that as well. But getting to the T, timely, it's good to make short-term goals and it's good to make long-term goals realistic. I've been with individuals. They said they want to lose, but maybe like 10 to 12 pounds this month. It's possible, but listen, it's going to take work. Okay. It's going to take work. Think about it. Okay, so you want to lose 12 pounds. There's 4 weeks in a month. What's that? 3 pounds a week you're gonna have to lose if you want to do it that way. Okay. So I mean, you gotta time this, you gotta plan this thing out and make it timely in a sense. You gotta do it the right way now. You can't be like, okay, I'm gonna lose 5 pounds this week, 8 pounds this week, and then I'm like, no, it ain't. You got to be realistic and you got to be timely. So make a long-term goal where you want to see yourself in a year. Then start making short-term goals where you want to see yourself in a month, where you want to see yourself this. You can make weekly goals, daily goals. I'm going to make sure I eat this on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, this on Tuesdays and Thursdays, this on Sundays, and I'm not going to do sodas, stuff like that. Make it timely, make it realistic. Self-determined. What you want to do is, there's a term that I love that we talk about when we talk about self-determined. It's called intrinsic motivation. And it's what I've been talking about earlier as well. Doing it for you. You are determined yourself. Even if your partner, and it's good to have encouragement, and people along, but everybody's not going to go along with you, okay? Everybody's not on that same fitness journey. Some people are past you. Some people are behind you. Some people are where you are. Some people don't even want to talk to you because they're trying to do it themselves, okay? Some people will talk to you, but you got to remember, this is for me, your own goal. Embrace your goal and be invested in achieving them for you. Somebody just hashtag for me. This is about me getting myself in check. I'm not trying to be selfish. I'm not trying to be over the top. I'm not trying to be conceited or any type of way, but I have to do me when it comes to my health, because ain't nobody gonna be sitting around you making sure you eat the right thing, making sure you drink the right thing, making sure you exercise today. No, and let me digress a little bit. Now, that's what a fitness coach and nutritionist is for, but I can't force you to get up and move. I can only suggest and encourage, okay? You got to do it for you. You can do it for you. That's what I want you to do. You got the power invested in you to do it. And like I said, it take a process, so it's going to take time, but no, you're on your journey and you're doing it. And you're going to look great when you reach your results. And it continues. It's a lifestyle. It's a wonderful thing, all right? So let's use our smarts. Let's be specific. Let's be measurable. Let's be action-oriented. Let's be realistic but challenging. Let's be timely, and let's be self-determined. Use that intrinsic motivation that you have inside of you. Motivate yourself, because there are going to be people there to motivate you. Believe me, when they start seeing you lose, oh, you look good, or seeing you gain muscle, or seeing you gain weight. Some people need to gain weight, or seeing you making healthy lifestyle choices, instead of always buying this. You now buy a bunch of fruits and find out what you like as far as fruits and vegetables, because that's important. Is that, well, I don't like fruits and vegetables, but learn to like something, because you're going to have to incorporate that into your diet as well, some way, somehow, okay? All right, so let's use our smarts and let's do what we have to do. Before we take a little break here, I want to talk about diets, because I get this question often. What diet should I be on? I tried keto. I tried high proteins. I tried carbs. I tried, all these other things. I'm going to suggest this. Now, do keto if you want to, okay? It has been proven to help people with seizures done the right way. Now, a lot of these people that are doing keto and they lost 7 pounds in 2 days, ask them after about 3-4 months, how long have they kept off that 7 pounds? Because completely getting rid of carbs or calories or whatever carbs is not going to sustain. You need calories in your life. You need carbs in your life. You need protein. You need fats. You need sodium. But you need to know how much you need in order to function and live a healthy lifestyle. See, that's key. Getting rid of something completely for the rest of your life is not very realistic. Now, when you start your journey, of course, you want to get rid of fats. You want to get rid of sodas. I'm not doing that for a while. Long term, I'm saying, is not going to help you. Short term, of course, it is, because you got to get your body in the mode of healthy, of eating healthy, of being physically fit. But you're saying, for the rest of my life, I'm never going to eat a carb again. Have several seats. And we're going to talk about that as well, okay? So my suggestion to you, let's do it the old-fashioned way. Let's eat right. Let's find a meal plan that's going to fit our diet, fit our lifestyle. Let's find exercises that are going to push us to the limit and provoke us to be healthy, and go from there. Eating right and exercise, they work in conjunction. I'm a witness for that. That's what helped me as well. Let's get rid of the fats. Let's get rid of the sweets, and let's do it the healthy way. And then as we progress and as we see results, then we can incorporate other little things at times. we can start having more cheat days. And I'm going to say this before we take a break, though, you guys. I was trying to help someone a little while back, and they were really into it. They done brought a bike and everything. They were super, super hyped. But they were so into rewarding themselves all the time. And I was like, you only lost 1 pound. I mean, that's a good thing to celebrate. And I'm going to encourage that. Good job, good job. But let's make more realistic, challenging goals. Let's start with 10. When we get to 10, then we're going to really, really celebrate. Because that's a milestone right there. What, a decade in a sense. When you look at it like 10 pounds, y'all, that's a lot. Losing 1 is good. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes the scale fluctuates. So you got to make sure you lost that 1 pound for real. You see what I'm saying? Muscles swell. So a lot of times after you use your muscles and you get on the scale, you're going to weigh a little bit more sometimes. So you've got to continue this thing until your body reaches that point where you've offset those things, and now you've come to a point where you can really measure yourself. So when always trying to celebrate and always going out to eat and get you a big old steak and we gotta reach some goals first before we do that, because that's what's going to help us. Because if you're always doing that, you're going to do more celebrating than you do exercising and eating right. All right, I'm going to come back, you guys, in just a little bit. I got something fun for you that I feel is going to bless you. I'm going to bring some of my favorite foods out as well. We're going to talk about calories. We're going to talk about portion sizes right quickly, and then we're going to end the show and with the little prize for your little game. But if you would like to give, and I know I haven't done this in a little bit, but if you would like to give to My Missions Ministry, our Cash App is $, My Missions Ministry. Please send up prayers for us. Please send good comments and good encouragement our way, because that motivates us. But if you would like to give on tonight, we're going to do a little offering, $, My Missions Ministry, and you can give unto the Lord and to this ministry. Everything will be used to the upbuilding of the ministry and will bless us and we send a blessing your way as you bless us as well. So it's giving time, you guys. If you gotta go to the bathroom right quick, go get you a bottle of water. If you need to review your notes after you give, feel free. But now it's offering time, okay? We'll be right back.
As I give unto the Lord, I'm blessed. As I give unto the Lord, I give him my best, my seed, my offering. It shall all come back to me. Nothing will withhold me. If I give it cheerfully, my worship is a part of my offering. My worship is a part of my offering.
All right, church, we are back. We are back. Shout out to my worship as a part of my offering. Y'all, we were actually working on the remix for that song. Damien is coming for it, but I appreciate also my mom. I just love her. Such a blessing to my life. Shout out to Steph, y'all. If y'all haven't seen Steph's picture from Sunday, if she ain't look cute, make sure you show her some love because I send it to her when I take a picture of her. I always send it to her. I always like to read her the comments or show her the comments, or I'll give her my phone. I told her we went out to eat on Memorial Day. I said, Steph, I posted your picture on Facebook. And I think her response was, no, you didn't. We laughed for a while, but she was like, I look cute. That's what she said. So I love you, Steph. Shout out to you. And also my father, Pastor Wallace Black Jr. Love you, father. Love you, man of God. And of course, Jennifer. Can't leave Jennifer out. Of course, I mention her a lot on here as well. So thank you, Jennifer, for all that you do and for this ministry as well and the ministry at large. We're getting back into it, you guys. And shout out to Damien. I'm sorry, man. Damien, my man, who's working on all the music stuff. A lot of the majority of the music stuff that we do here. Sometimes I go behind him and do stuff myself as well, try to do stuff. But thanks for Damien. He always is so very willing. I mean, very, very willing and always so cooperative. So I appreciate him. Always sending me cool ideas. Wonderful person to work with. Putting him out there, you guys. If you ever need someone to help you with ideas or anything, Damien, it definitely is the man, as well as Jennifer. She does graphic designing and all that good stuff. So flyers, a lot of our flyers for my missions ministry, you'll see the templates. You'll see that's Jen's doing wonderful, wonderful job. And as a matter of fact, Ladies First is next week, so ladies will be here. Jen will be back with us, Tracy, Gabrielle. And we'll see what they be presenting as well. Shout out to you, Justin, man. I saw you on here. God bless you, man, as well. Our staff, I just love our staff and our people. Of course, my mother, our advisor, wonderful woman of God. And we're going to get back into it, you guys. But I thought it was very, very important to talk about calories as well, because that's another question that I'm hit with at times. Okay, let's first define what a calorie is. The calorie is the amount of energy in food. Energy people get from food and the energy used in physical activity. So if I'm eating calories, the purpose of calories are not supposed to stay there, but I'm supposed to use those calories when I'm exercising, when I'm moving. It's supposed to help you with walking, anything that you do physically. Those are what calories are for. Now, if you eat a bunch of calories and you don't do nothing, you start to gain weight and you start to gain fat. So the purpose of calories are not supposed to stay there. So if you want to lose weight, the idea, and the reason I talk about losing weight a lot is because that's what I focus on a lot, is losing weight. That's where I like to be more of an expertise in, is losing weight and helping people in that particular area as well. But if you want to lose weight, you have to burn calories. So you have to move. Grab somebody and tell them move. Hashtag move for me, right? I got to see a hashtag move. You got to move. Whether you're running, jogging, leaping, jumping, shouting, dancing, praising God, whatever you're doing, you got to move. You got to be on the move. You got to get that heart pumping. You got to get it more. You got to work it. And I say that, oh, thank you, Damien. Move. You got to move. It is imperative. I even say this all the time. Even if you got to park farther while you're at Walmart so that you can walk in, from a farther distance, you've got to move. It's very, very imperative. Thank you, Gabrielle Willis. Thank you, Jennifer. Move. Moving is all a part of moving. Whether you're on the treadmill, whether you're on the bike, whether you are on wherever you are, you got to move. You just got to move. You got to move. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You got to move. Whether you're moving your arms, whether you're moving your legs, whether you're moving your body, you just got to, whether you're jump roping, whether you're jogging in place, whether you're running from side to side, whatever you're doing, whether y'all ever see those people in the mall that be walking around the mall, they moving. Somebody say, well, they in the way. No, they moving. They getting that heart pumping. They're burning those calories. So it's imperative that you burn those calories. Now, when reading, and I had a picture up here, but I've never downloaded it. I saved it to the thing, but I never downloaded it on StreamYard, so I can show you guys. But I think I have a representation for you right here. But when reading food labels, it is very important that you understand what you're getting into. because I used to think that if something said it was 100 calories or 100 and say, let's say 150 calories, that meant everything in that bag or that container or whatever it may be was 100 calories, which is not true. Now it could be if you have like a mini bag of chips or something, or a mini bag of what I have to be baked chips, they're 100 calories, but 200, let's say 170 calories. If it's 170 calories, that small bag maybe, but if it's a big bag and it says 170, no. All right, let's do this first. I want to show y'all something. Okay, so this is a nutrition label, right? For example, we see these all the time. They're on everything, right? Now, there was a time in life, give you a little lesson behind this. The nutrition labels look like this. And as you can see, it shows your calories. It shows you calories from fat, shows you total fat, cholesterol, sodium, carbohydrates, all that good stuff, protein. It shows vitamins, all that good. And then it has all this wording down here as well for you to see what it means. Percent daily values are based. This is the old food label. Now, mind you, this was in 1991, if I'm not mistaken, 1993, if I'm not mistaken, they created this. And this was created to give a better understanding of what's in what you're eating, right? So, I mean, thank God for the people who did this and the organizations that came together and realized, Food and Drug Administration, all them good people that came together and realized that we need to know what we're eating. We need to know how much fat, we need to know how many calories. However, in 1996, and I'm trying to find, let's see here. Trying to find my notes. I want to say 1996 or 1998. I believe it was 1996. A new food label was created, and I take that back. I think it was 2000, something like that, or 2020, something where everything is supposed to change over. Now, the pandemic happened. I believe it was supposed to be by 2020, but the pandemic happened, which put us behind the time. But this is the new food label. It's supposed to look like, no, it's not. This is the new, that's the same one I just held up. This is the new food label. As you can see, when you see calories, it's much bigger. Oh, y'all see that? And you can also see they took away vitamin A and vitamin C, which I was a little bit concerned about because I was like, I thought we needed to see that something had vitamin A and vitamin C. Well, I found out that the reason that they don't put vitamin A and vitamin C on food labels anymore is because they found out it's a minor deficiency nowadays because a lot of things have vitamin A and vitamin C, but they added vitamin D and to the bottom where vitamin C and A used to be. They added vitamin D, so there's more of a deficiency in vitamin D. Go figure, right? Okay, so just a little facts behind that. Also, the calories from fat are no longer required on the revised labels, and the revised labels include both total and added sugars. Vitamin A and C are no longer required. And now you may see them on there sometime, but they're not required. Let me say it like that. Also, potassium and vitamin D have been added to the new label. That's the other one, potassium and vitamin D, because a lot of people are not getting the amount of potassium that they need, nor the vitamin D that they need. It's more of a deficiency. So they took away A and C and added potassium and vitamin D. Also, they have enlarged the amount of calories that you see on there now. As you can see, that's a big old 230 calories, right? Amount per serving. Now, it took me the longest to understand this, y'all, because I was when I was coming forward trying to understand about calories and everything, trying to get this down pat. Thanks, Marcus, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. But whatever this food is, it says this is 8 servings. In other words, these are some of my favorite chips, you guys. I don't know if y'all eat these, but these are my baked Ruffles, cheddar, and sour cream. Oh, I love some of these. These are a blessing. These are the Lord's will for my life and your life. If you have not tried these yet, they're baked. As you can see, it says 65% less fat. They're cheddar and sour cream. And somebody may say, well, how can you invoke cheddar and sour cream together? Y'all, it's good and it'll bless your life, okay? Let me tell you. All right. But if you look on the back of this is 120 calories. This bag can feed 6 servings. So I would say like 6 people or have 6 servings, right? But the serving size for one is 11 chips, which equal 120 calories. Okay. Now that's not bad because 120 calories isn't all that bad, right? But if you're serious about losing weight, A 2,000 calorie diet is not really necessarily the calorie intake you want to be on. You want to do more, so like 1,500, 1,200. If you're doing 1,200, you really serious about losing weight. 1,200 calories a day. And this is sort of what Weight Watchers does as well. They count your calories, make sure you're eating the right things so you don't go over your calories, because you don't want to have excessive amount of calories. You're not doing enough work and you're just gaining weight. So this is 120 calories. I can have 11 of these chips and they'll equal 120 calories. Now, if you're good like my mom, you're able to calculate your calories out of everything you eat. So I'm going to take 11 chips out of here, and that's 120 calories. If I'm trying to do 1,200 calories a day, I'll subtract that from 1,200. I got that much more I can do for the rest of the day, right? Now, mind you, some people are like, well, that's only 120 calories. I can eat, 22 chips. I can eat 11 times 3. I can, I 4, whatever. But you're adding calories as you go. And if you're not exercising, you're not burning those calories, right? Now, you are burning calories throughout the day as you walk, as you run, as you go upstairs, downstairs, whatever. Now, are you burning as many calories as you would if you were running or walking at a faster brisk? No, but you are burning calories. But you're not doing a whole lot unless you're really moving, unless you want them Energizer bunnies and you going, right? So it's imperative that you be mindful of the calories that you intake, because they're going to be the determining factor of how much I need to burn so that I can lose weight if you are on the level of wanting to lose weight. So calories are very, very important. Now, also, it's very, very important also to see how many carbohydrates are in this, how many proteins are in this. And it's good to understand your BMI, your body mass index, your height and your weight, to see how many calories you need for a person of your weight or height, whether you're male or female as well. So I can't tell you everybody should only have 10 calories a day or 10 carbohydrates a day. I can't say that, but I got to get your size. I got to get your height, your weight, all that good stuff. Are you male or are you female is a determining factor. Now, there is an average amount, for the average male or female, but I look at our body compositions. I look at our heights, my height in particular. It's going to be different from a 6'5" person. It's going to be, we're going to have total different readings. We're going to have total different type of calories we take in for a day. It depends on how much exercise I do. If I'm burning 1,200 calories a day and he's only burning 500, listen, I eat more than you. In that case, but it depends on that. So I encourage you, look up your body mass index, find out how many calories you should eat a day, then go further, find out how much protein, how much sodium, how much carbohydrates, go through all of it, because all of that is how much fat I need to eat in a day as well, how much I need to eat if I want to lose weight. Now, if you want a more in-depth conversation, of course, hit me up, let me know, we can work something out with you. But it definitely goes back to that willpower, finding out for yourself. Now, join Weight Watchers. They do the work for you. You just put in your information. They'll do the work for you. Now, you got to stay committed as well, because it takes willpower in order to buy the right foods, in order to do the exercise and do the work. So it's still going to take work, even if you do Weight Watchers. But it is a very valid, I would say, way to go if you needed some help, if you needed a boost. If you're not have that self-motivation yourself, if you need a little boost, I would definitely suggest Weight Watchers. But I also want to inform you that when you are looking for nutritional things and when you see stuff on the menu, on the labels that say low in fat or high in this or low, what they mean, okay? Because I'm always looking for low calories, low fat, all the time. Now, sometimes my body needs more fat. Sometimes my body needs more protein. Sometimes my body is begging for sodium. But you find that out as you go forward and you exercise and you realize what you need. If you see something that says low calorie, what it means is that particular food item contains 40 calories or less per serving. All right. This says 65% less fat. Less fat or low in fat means contains less than 3 grams of fat per serving. So it don't mean, because some people have come to me too, they're like, well, it means it doesn't have any fat. No, there is a portion of fat in there. Now, is it healthier than the normal? Yeah, because it doesn't have much fat. But still, look at the calories. Look at the sodium level, because some things that are less in fat have more sodium or have more sugar to compensate for taste. And you look at it, you be like, oh, it's better if I just get the normal one, because that one is higher in calories and all that. So you want to watch that. Now, I will be honest with you. Most things that do say low in fat, low calories, whatnot, they will be better than the regular. But I would still check the labels because sometimes you will run into things where the regular might be a little bit better as well. Also, things that say light or fat free. Be very careful. Judge those as well. Look at those labels. See how much this one sodium have. See how much this fat this have. See how much calories this have. See how much carbohydrates this one have. Because everything fat free is not necessarily fat free, or cholesterol free. Or you may see something that say low in saturated fat, or no trans fat. Now that's pretty good for you too. Or no sugar. See how much salt it got though. Oh, because that was my downfall at one time because I was engulfing a bunch of sodium. And believe it or not, you guys, my blood pressure was skyrocketing high. I remember that my parents, it got so high one time that my parents, they brought like 2 blood pressure machines. And they were like, every morning before you go to school, check your blood pressure, And then I realized sleep was a deprivation, was another thing that I needed to get in order to be able to drop my sodium level or to be on a healthy journey on my fitness journey as well. So I was like, I got to get the proper amount of sleep. I got to eat the right things. I got to exercise. All that's incorporated. But you know what? It helps you. And it seems like it's a lot at first. I will be honest. It seems like it's a lot and it seems like the journey is very, very hard. But as you do it, it becomes a part of you and becomes a regular lifestyle. Now, for me, I will say this, and I know my mom can attest to this as well. It's a regular lifestyle. I mean, when I go to a restaurant, I'm looking at the menu. Do they got something healthy up on this menu? Or what do they have that's lower in this? Or the only thing they sell in here is pork? Let me find somewhere else, So you really want to be mindful of those things. I always suggest too, one of my not necessarily weaknesses, but if I don't want to do sweets, I'll do cereal because certain cereals are low in sugar or may have less calories. For example, I was looking for Captain Crunch today, berry Captain Crunch, because I love that one, or the peanut butter one. Just Walmart was all out. What's up with Walmart? But I went with my next one, Honey Bunches of Oats, right? Honey Bunches of Oats is 160 calories for 1 cup. And somebody said, Wallace, that is a little bit. I don't know how in the world, how can you do that? But I decided to make it a lifestyle choice. And the more you practice it, the more you get used to it. So I'm going to show you exactly what 1 cup of Honey Bunches of Oats is, okay? Now, this is just dry cereal. Now, if I had a bowl, I would definitely probably do more. But if I just wanted a little snack, let me show y'all right quick, okay? I'm going to put them in here. All right, this is a cup of Honey Bunches of Oats, right? And I got my measuring cup right here as well. This is a cup of, can y'all see that, of Honey Bunches of Oats. I love Honey Bunches of Oats. Aren't they good? And usually if I do cereal, I use almond milk because almond milk is really low in calories as well. Low in sodium, low in sugar, all that good stuff. Now, I will be honest with y'all, the sweetened vanilla almond milk is delicious, but it's a little bit higher in calories. So I do the unsweetened vanilla because I do love vanilla. But if you put it in cereal, y'all, you won't even taste the unsweetness, really, to be honest with you. It will taste sweet because cereal is pretty sweet itself. And I was looking at the amount of sugars in this one, and Honey Bunches of Oats has 9 grams of sugar and 8 added sugars, which is not bad, compared to like a soda or compared to something else. But if you need a little sugar fix right quick, instead of getting a big old candy bar, instead of getting a piece of cake, instead of getting those cookies from McDonald's, get you some cereal. And it provides fiber and all that good stuff, potassium, all that you need as well. So this is 1 cup of Honey Bunches of Oats. And I'm going to put it in this bag right quick, okay? I want to show y'all what 1 cup is. And somebody said, I'm not going to do that. But I'll do this sometimes, and I'll take it as a snack, put it in my lunchbox at work or whatever. This is 1 cup of Honey Bunches of Oats. And if you do it on a consistent basis, y'all, this will be so normal. You won't even look at it as a little bit. Because, us, y'all, we used to up way up here. What? Feel that bad. But if you eat this, and even eat it slowly instead of always rushing in and packing it down, you will feel a sense of satisfaction from that particular snack. Now, I'm not going to say you're going to be completely full because you got to go through the rest of the day, whatever. But it will satisfy you for a while. So that's 1 cup of Honey Bunches of Oats. And practice it. Like I said, at first it may be a little difficult, but the more you do it, you'll get used to it. And it'll bless you. I promise you. One of the things I do love fruits, you guys. Fruit. Oh my goodness. Strawberries. When I found out that lower cholesterol, any type of berries, blackberries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. Oh, lowers cholesterol. I went in on strawberries because I love strawberries. Pineapples. I love mangoes. I love and I'll do fruit over vegetables, even though I do vegetables as well. But I prefer vegetables in a salad more. So I really don't want to have a raw tomato and just eat a raw tomato. I'm sorry, but I'll put it in the salad though, so you make it work. You see where I'm going? I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Now I'll eat some raw tomatoes. Put maybe a little bit of pepper on there, but I prefer it in a salad and put all the vegetables together. But fruit all day, all night, we can do fruit. Okay, from apples and oranges and peaches and pears and plums. Give it kiwis. I'm a fruit fan. So those smoothies that y'all were talking about, I'm all for it. I can do that with the fruit ones. But it's just being mindful, you guys, looking at your labels, being mindful of what's healthy. A lot of times, if it's very colorful, your plate, I say this often as well, more than likely it's going to be more healthier than a plate just full of non-coloration. Because if you got colors, most of the time you got something green, red, whatever it may be, and you're thinking more so along the lines of fruits and vegetables, right? And that's what you want. Make your plate colorful. Make it come alive because you're alive. You want to live. Make it symbolic to your life. Make it affirmation. Tell yourself, I'm going to do this. I can do this. It's not impossible. There are people rooting for me. And more importantly, I got that intrinsic motivation. I'm rooting for myself. I'm going to look different. I'm going to be different. I'm going to feel different. And when I see results, it's going to push me even more. I'm going to be able to tell the testimony that I helped save my life by watching the things that I eat, by adding exercise to my life, by making goals and making them challenging to the point, but they're specific and they're measurable and they're goal oriented, to the point where I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to make myself accountable to myself and do this. I'm going to drink more water. I'm going to lean more towards more lean meat, such as chickens and turkeys. I'm not going to have ribs every other day. I'm not going to, have pork sausage every other day. Maybe once a week, once you get on track with what you need to do. Right now is the beginning stage. And when I talk like this, I like to talk to people as if I'm talking to them as if they're starting today. Okay. So I'm getting rid of everything now, and I'm going to look for healthier options that are going to help me along the way. But when I reach that mark, when I reach that place of those results that I've been looking for, then I'll start rewarding myself, incorporating other things, still in moderation and still at a limit, because this is a lifestyle. I'm not just doing this so that I can look good for the next event, but I'm doing this to change my life. And I have the power to do it. The Bible says, beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers. It's a sad thing all the time. You're preaching, you're singing, you're doing the work that God has called you to do, whatever it may be, but your health is failing and it's preventing you from performing for Christ. It's preventing you from doing the things that God, and the devil, he's sitting there laughing and having a field day. Yep, I'm going to get them because I know they're going to get a burger tonight after church. I know they're going to get the fries. I know they're going to get something fried. I know they're going to get something smothered in something. No, tell the devil, food is going to be there. There's a bunch of restaurants all over this world, but there's only one of me, and I'm going to take care of me. Somebody just hashtag, I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to take care of me so that I can be used by God in these last evil days. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I just want to present to you tonight. Fitness, healthy eating is such a broad topic. You can go on for hours and hours and hours and hours. There's so many subjects and topics about fitness and exercise and eating right that I can go on and on. I had so much trouble today, y'all, trying to figure out how I'm going to break this down and talk about certain things. But I hope something that I said encouraged you and lifted you up. Let's play this game right quick, you guys. I need two people. The first person I want to get, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Give me your number. I'll give you guys 10 seconds to give me your number. This is the first person I'm going to choose. Yeah, I hear you, Douglas Burgess III. Yes, sir. Jennifer says 55. I see you, Jen. My mom says 58. Tracy says 42. Let's see. In 5, 4, 3. Come on. Well, I'll give you a little more time because I think I'm a little bit lagged a little bit on the comments over here. Gabrielle Willis says 56. And Justin says 80. Douglas Burger says 7. The number. Gabrielle says 90. Oh, the number was 77. We're going to stop at Douglas Burgess the third, okay? The number was 77. So I see Justin. I think you are close to it, sir, because you're 80, 70, 77, 79, 83. And I think Gabrielle, 77, 87, 89, 90. Yes. 77, excuse me, 90 is Gabrielle. So I'm going to get Gabrielle and Justin to come here for a second. Well, you can stay where you are. I'm sorry. We're going to test you guys right quick and see which one can answer the fastest. If I'm off, and Jen, let me know too in the comments if you don't mind, or someone please let me know. If I'm off with the person who did it first, please let me know because sometimes it can be a little bit off. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Whoever can get this correct tonight is going to be blessed through their Cash App to go and get something healthy to eat for lunch on tomorrow. Okay, y'all ready? Here we go. Let's see here. Let me go to my questions. The scripture says, "Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prosper." Where does that come from? First person to do it. Come on, come on. I have 3 questions for you guys. The best 2 out of 3. I need Gabrielle and I need Justin. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as somebody said they're Googling, even as thy soul prospers. Let's see here. Who has this? God bless you, Wallace Black. Thank you so much for that awesome comment as well. Marcus is on everybody's side. He said, go ahead, Gabrielle. Go ahead, Justin. Let's see. We're waiting for a comment from these two. Let's see here. That's good. It's tailor-made. Come on, Saints. It comes from the Bible. Thank you, Marcus. Marcus says it comes from the Bible, the New Testament. Yes, Lord. The Saints are a little quiet on tonight. Maybe we should maybe they left. They might have left on the live, and maybe we missed them on tonight. Well, we'll give them a couple more seconds. And Damien says, I'll make some anointed Jeopardy music, guys. Oh, there you go. Justin is here. Okay, Justin, very good, sir. Yo, where did Gabrielle go? Justin, thank you, sir. 3 John 1 and 2. Very good, very good. Justin got the first question. All right, Gabrielle. I hope she's out there. But she's playing tonight. Here we go. Let's see. What is something new on the new labels? I'm talking about the nutritional labels. Was something new on the new nutritional labels that wasn't on the old nutrition labels? She said, I'm still here. Marcus is so silly. Marcus said, you are hilarious. You crack me up. That's right. Justin 1, Gabrielle 0. Thanks, Marcus, for keeping score, man. What is something larger? Okay, I'll go with that. Justin said larger numbers, but I think I know what he meant. The calories are larger. Very good, very good. Okay, let's do this. This is the last question. Well, they both got that one, didn't they? Okay. Let's see. Well, Justin got 2. Gabrielle got 1. Let's see if we can make it a tie or if Justin can just get this third one correct. Okay. We'll give Gabrielle another chance because that was sort of around the same time because the time on here almost says the same thing. Okay. What's another thing that's on the new nutrition labels that wasn't on the old nutrition labels? Let's see here. Let's see. Come on, Saints. Very good. Gabrielle says vitamin A was removed. There we go. Now we're tied. All right, let's do this tiebreaker, okay? Very good. Here we go. Ha ha. Thanks, Justin. Mark is so funny. Yeah, Justin was there, but I think Gabrielle got that one before you, Justin, on this one, okay? But this is the tiebreaker. What is a calorie? From the definition, from what we were talking about earlier, what is a calorie? Marcus, he was cheating. He said A, B, C, D, potassium. That's the only thing you can't control virtually is some very good. Okay, Justin, very good. Energy in food, which it is true. A calorie is the energy in food. Unit of energy. Very good. They both say energy, but I think Justin got that one in first. And let me make sure I'm right because yes, he did. I think on here too. Okay, I was looking on this as well. Make sure we got the time right. So congratulations, Justin. Congratulations, Gabrielle, for playing along as well. Justin, we'll bless your Cash App tonight with the blessing. Thank you for all who gave as well on tonight. Douglas Burgess III, thank you so much, man. I saw you as the first name on there that was given. You were fast. I appreciate you, man, to the utmost. Listen, if you need any more assistance or motivation when it comes to fitness or nutrition, let me know. If you know of somebody that you want to refer as well, please do let me know. We want to understand that we all want to be at our best when it comes to health and nutrition, fitness and nutrition. We want to be at our best, at our peak, because we want to live long. We want to do the work of the Lord as long as we possibly can, at our best potential, looking the best we possibly can as well. We don't want to come to the church and we can't dance when we hear the praise going forth. We don't want to come to church, we can't lift our hands and give God worship, but we want to be able to do everything we possibly can to upbuild the kingdom, to use our gifts for the kingdom of God. So until next time, you guys, be blessed. I hope something that was said bless you. I'm going to go work out. Believe it or not, yeah, I'm going to do it. Yeah, I done decreed and declared that I was going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to burn these calories. And I'll post a pic just to say that I did, not trying to prove a point. Well, I guess I am trying to prove a point, but to encourage somebody and to let somebody know you can do this. If you have an exercise day, go do something, whether it's walking around your house, walking around your garage, whether it's doing sit-ups and push-ups, do something. Get that heart beat pumping. Get that body moving because that's what it's all about. Look at this. My mother is working out while we speak. Isn't she a multitasker? And y'all, when I say she working out, she ain't doing no 1, 2, 3, nothing easy. She is probably either running on her tread climber, doing something awesome where she is burning calories and sweating it out. So I'm about to go do the same, Mom. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for the encouragement tonight. I hope, like I said, something was said or done that bless you. I'm praying for you. Please keep me in your prayers as well. We all want to go higher. We're in this together and we're going to do it and God's going to be glorified. Till next time, I love y'all. Be blessed.